Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Little boy.
My little miracle.
And what a surprise. Yeah.
I know, I think I surprised everybody. It was a true gift. I was itching to tell people whilst I was teaching earlier in the year, but it was just something I thought, no, I'm going to keep it close to myself, make sure everything goes really well. Yeah, how are you? Are you still in Amsterdam, in Holland?
I'm still, in Harlem. Yeah.
Harlem, that's right.
Still here. Yeah, I've been completely confined to the Netherlands, but yeah, the last, yeah.
How have you been through it all, through this crazy pandemic?
Yeah, it doesn't, for me, it's been fine, actually.
You look well.
And yeah, I mean, I've been working from home, so that's actually works really well for me. And yeah, nothing else really changed for me in a lot of ways. But yeah, I don't have little kids or kids running about the house or anything like that, or didn't have, my daughter's older, but she's just moved flat, so I've been running back and forward to Amsterdam, painting and decorating at the moment. Yeah.
Oh.
Brings me to the course, because I'm really behind in it, because I haven't had time. I take it stays available for a while.
Absolutely, it's kind of like it's a do-it-yourself kind of course at your own time. Even though each week you get a new email with the new more information, it's you can go back to it whenever you want to.
Good, because I really want to do it properly. And I mean, I've got my notes and I've got my books and everything there, but I haven't got much further than the first week because of just other
so many other things going on. For me, I don't know where time goes, and especially now having the bubba, it's like, what day are we on? What week are we on? It's absolutely crazy. But the good thing about the course is that you can go back to any of the modules, you can download the MP3s. So I think, especially with the chanting and stuff and the meditation, you can go back to.
Yeah.
But if you have any questions, Liz, please, either in the Facebook group, Richard's been great. He's taken care of most of the admin for me, but I do go on there, and if anybody else has any questions.
Yeah, I realized I could see actually even before, that there was somebody else handling it for it. And I must say it's wonderfully, although I have only done sort of the first week, I thought the whole setup was fabulous, very professional, and
thank you.
And really well done with
Oh, I really appreciate the feedback.
I've done other online courses, and I thought this is really, and they've also been good. But it's so far.
Thank you. That means a lot, actually, because I worked on it before I came back from India last year, and I kind of had it all the videos and everything done, but it was like, okay, I need to get this out there. I need to get it out there. So, great thanks to Richard that gave me a kick up the bum and helped me with the whole back end of it. So yeah, it's nice to speak to you, Liz. Hello. How are you? Hello to everybody. It's so nice. Thank you for coming. We've got Jennifer and Kelly. How are you?
You're all welcome to come off mute if you want to say hello or participate.
I can just see beautiful faces.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Pam. Nice to see you.
How are you, Jennifer?
Fine, great. Super happy to see you all both here. Greetings from South America.
How is Peru, my
love? Sending lots of love to this country because we need it, but we are gonna making happen better things here, but good.
Oh, beautiful to see you. My heart goes out to you and the whole of Peru and South America.
Yeah, thank you, Pam.
And we've got beautiful Pilar. Pilar, you're on mute, my love. All the way in Spain, in Marbella. You're on mute. Down at the bottom, on the left-hand corner. Oh, she's lost her mute button.
It depends if you're using a phone or a laptop. Yeah.
Kelly, how are you? Nice to see you online.
Yes, I am good. Hello from Marbella.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm really good. I'm happy. I'm hot.
And have you started the Chakra course? Pilar sent me an email the other day going, I haven't started it yet. I'm really behind.
I haven't started.
So am I. I've started. I'm behind.
I had a lot of visitors, and for doing this, I need to concentrate and I need my space. And I was invaded all the summer with visitors, so I'm going to start now.
Fantastic. And like I said, I was saying to Liz, if you've got any questions, just give me a shout out, like send me a text or share on the group.
I meditate with your guided meditation every day. So I'm every day with you.
I feel you every day. Oh, lovely to see you, my love. And Peter, wow, love Peter, how are you?
Yes, congratulations. My signal isn't great. So I do apologize if we disconnect.
That's okay, my dear. How are you? It's been a very long time.
I'm very well. I'm living without central heating in London, and very plant-based, and so my carbon footprint is down to about a ton.
Oh,
But my historic footprint I still have to make up for.
Is that deliberately without central heating, Peter?
Oh yeah, I mean I'm still paying British Gas a thing just in case I have to entertain someone and suddenly, if I have a guest, then I have to suddenly turn it on. But last couple of years I haven't used any gas yet.
Oh wow!
It's a small contribution to saving the planet.
Excellent.
And also it's an experiment to see, you know, how it's quite easy for a single guy, a young man like myself. Tricky if you've got kids, tricky if you're elderly, but yeah, it hasn't been that much of a big deal as long as you wear lots of thermals.
Well, I like the hat. That hat looks nice and warm.
Yeah, so you can expect
the facial hair.
Yes, you can expect to see me as an Eskimo outfit over the winter, and or like a mountain climber.
Well, thank you for joining, and thank you for joining the online classes. I think we've never had a chance to speak, but I've felt your energy online, and it's been so long. But thank you, really nice to see you. Fantastic. And Usha, I've got 3 different friends called Usha and some clients. So are you going to let me know which Usha it is?
Hi, Pam. Sorry, I don't put my video on. If you
as well. How are you?
But I'm from Holland.
Yes, I recognize.
Yes, I'm fine. I saw you were going to do something with meditation and mantra. I'd love that to join.
Yes, I'm just saying hello and connecting to everyone after quite a while. But thank you for joining.
Meditation on Facebook.
Thank you so much. Kelly, you're unmuted. How are you?
Yeah, I'm well, thank you. Again, this is the first for me because I'm working in corporate, so we're trying to get away from corporate, more into meditation, yoga, and that kind of field. So I'm really looking forward to your meditation. Thank you.
Fantastic. Nice to see you online. Nice to share. And Peter's another Peter we have from Holland too.
I know, I'm here, and it's just something really strange happened. I just I put my computer here on the floor, and then it's not working anymore. So I took the telephone. So I'm actually a bit more surprised because out of nothing, this just actually happened. But it's nice to see you, and congratulations. And I love your course. And it's very interesting that that you have your favorites with the course. And for me, what I liked least was the crown chakra, and that means that is actually what you really have to work on. If something is really challenging, I don't like this one very much, and I was skipping a bit, but I really liked the end. How do you say this? Where you do all of them, where you actually do all the energy from down to up.
Yes,
you really do that, and that's really amazing.
The bonus video.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Very
To be
nice.
honest with you, that's something, not since I've been pregnant, but prior to being pregnant, it's something I would do every single day. It's like my favorite kind of charge up, and then I'd meditate and then go into doing my asana practice. So of course I'd sometimes be practicing for 3 or 4 hours because I had the time, but I don't think that's going to happen for a while unless I'm up when the baby wakes me up at 4 o'clock and I don't go back to sleep. I can imagine that happening though. So, oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you so much. Your feedback means the world. Guys, I don't usually ask for testimonials or shout outs, but if you have any nice comments or even anything in general that could support me in changing the way that I do things, or any, you know, constructive love or criticism, please put something on the group. It really would help me out, because, you know, you guys are actually practicing it. So it's great that you're, you know, doing the course. I really would appreciate it. And also, if you have any questions, like, you know, whilst you're on the classes, doing the meditation, if anything comes up or anything at all, please reach out, because that's what I love to do, you know. And it's been a while since I've been teaching, and, you know, I kind of said to Richard, I said, oh, you know, what topic should I cover? But if somebody asks a question, if you have any questions, you know, I'm just here, and I'd love to support you in the best way that I can, or whatever downloads and comes from a higher place. I'd really appreciate it. Does anybody have a question today? On anything, actually, anything spiritual, anything that's going on, that any topic?
I have a question about some of the asanas, because I have been trying to follow this course in my very limited capacity as a yogic, and I was a complete beginner, and I do sometimes struggle with some of the balances and you know, achieving the poses in there. So I just wondered if you've got any sort of immediate advice for the way to approach that. I mean, I'm getting better at it the more I do it, but, you know, should I be worried about overstretching, or should I be working on something else to help with my balance, that sort of thing?
I think one of the things, especially when you're a beginner at doing asanas, one of the things that most people forget, and even if you're an advanced practitioner, it happens too, is the breath. So the most important thing I would say to anyone is remember the breath. So when you're going into an asana, which is just as important as actually holding the asana and also coming out of the asana, just take a moment, you know, align yourself, have focus. I always say, if you're doing a balancing pose, focus on a point about 3 feet in front of you. Now that will if you focus on that point, it will help you to align, and you'll have that balance. And then take a deep breath in, exhale, just bring yourself into your breath, and then go into the pose. And if you feel, especially if it's, say we're doing a pose on one leg or something, you know, Natarajasana, you can also put your hand against the wall just for support until you've practiced it a little bit more. But 2 things, focus on a point in front of you about 3 feet, and the other thing is your breath. And if at any point you're like, oh my God, I'm wobbling, say to yourself, am I breathing? Because you'll usually do one or the other. So if you can incorporate both of them, the focus and the breath, you'll be able to hold the pose, I think, for at least a little bit longer. And, you know, don't push yourself. You know, I think in my Chakra course, I hold the pose quite a lot, and I talk quite a lot, because I'm kind of telling you what to do. So if you do listen at the same time as attempt to do something, I think that should really help you, Richard.
Okay, it always feels a bit like cheating when I'm holding onto the wall there.
No, I think it's not. It's kind of like there. I always say, have your hand just like 3 inches away from the wall, because it's like, if you feel like you're going to wobble and you're in the middle of the room, then a bit of fear comes in. But if you know that, okay, if I do wobble, I can lean against the wall, not, you know, cheat and hold the wall and then hold the pose. Yeah, that's a little bit like cheating. But just be close to the wall, and then just see how you improve. But the breath, I'm really feeling with you that you're not remembering to breathe.
That could be true, actually. Yeah, it's easy to forget, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, I'll keep trying. I'm enjoying what I've been doing so far.
Oh, great. Going to turn Richard into a yogi too.
Maybe.
Does anybody else have another question? All good? Looking forward to the winter that's soon approaching us. So the breath work is, you know, in the course, and you know me, I love breath work. Doing breath work every day and finding that warmth within the body really helps throughout winter as well. So unless you're, of course, in Marbella, where there is nothing but lots of heat and heat waves, you can practice the cooling breath pilar. There's one I teach, it's called Sithali, where you curl your tongue and cool the body. So that's really nice. So I thought what we'd do is one of my favorite meditations. I don't think it's not in my chakra healing course. It's a beautiful Kundalini yoga mantra from Yogi Bhajan. It's part of the Guru Granth Sahib, which is in the Sikh religion. It's a beautiful mantra called Ang, A-N-G, Sang, S-A-N-G, Ang, Sang, Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. And when you say the Guru, we roll the tip of the tongue, if you can, at the top of the palate. Guru, Guru. Yeah, so that's something just came to me straight away, that if you remember that, it activates a point here, and it secretes and helps the third eye. It secretes lots of hormones, and you know, it's really good for getting you deeper into that zone. And the mantra Ang Sang Wahe Guru literally translate as within every cell of my body, Wahe Guru, the super supreme consciousness, is vibrating. So I'm not sure if you've ever heard this concept, but within each and every cell of our body, there is consciousness. And how I like to say it is that in every cell of our body, God is vibrating. And in this mantra, it literally activates every cell. And if you use your mind's eye, like be creative and visualize your cells just pounding as you're chanting this mantra, you know, and literally waking up, or not even waking up, just you waking up to the consciousness which is within you. So it's a really powerful healing meditation. And I like to do it with a mudra. We'll be using Gyan Mudra with our right hand, and our left hand will be about 6 inches in front of our heart center. So when we hold the mudras, we don't tense our hands. We have our hands nice and relaxed. Okay, it's really important to sit tall, elongate your spine from the base to the crown. Have the other hand, Gyan Mudra, index finger on your thumb, and you just relax that on your thigh or on your kneecap here. And we have the other hand here. And what we're doing is we're creating a stronger magnetic field, but we're holding the vibration, the energy. It's like our auric field just expands here. Okay, so when we chant the mantra, we take a breath in, and it's Ang Sang Wahe Guru. Ang Sang Wahe Guru. Ang. So when you say Ang, yeah, you have a practice, that's fine. When you say Ang, I just want you to do one thing for me. Take your hands and very gently place them at the back of your head, as if you're just cupping the back of your head here. But keep your hands nice and soft. Take a breath in and say Ang.
Ang. Ang.
So it's A-N-G. Ang. Just holding the Ang, A-N-G. So take a deep breath in. Feel the energy rising from the base of your spine up to the head. In. It's like when we hold Om, we hold it quite long. We go Om. This is Ang. I just want you to see what you feel. Deep breath in. Does it feel like your head becomes a gong?
I can feel that vibration in the back of
Yes,
the
you
skull,
can.
yeah.
So that's that's what I wanted you to feel. So the Ang is really drawing up the energy from the Muladhara chakra, right from the base of your spine. You can either feel, you might not be able to feel it in the beginning, but I want you to imagine. So visualize the energy rotating, spiraling all the way up to the crown of the head. So it's and then your head, when you hit a gong, goes and then we say Sang Waheguru. Yeah? So I'm going to make sure I have my phone with me, otherwise I get carried away and we could go on for a long time.
Do you want us to come off mute to do this?
No, I think we'll have, see, the thing is, I think if we all go on mute and we all sound a bit out of tune, it's going to put each other off. So let me lead you and we'll ask everybody to go on to mute.
Okay.
Yeah? And then at least you're hearing me and not like 10 people trying to say the same mantra and sounding interesting. So we're going to do this for 9 minutes. Okay. So the eyes are always closed when we do the mantra. So you really use, I always like to use my forehead as a screen where I'm visualizing the energy rising to this point where the third eye is. So it's Sang Waheguru. Yeah. So let's do this. Right hand in Gyan Mudra, relaxing on the kneecap. Left hand 6 inches in front of your heart center. You can just roll the shoulders forward, up, back and down. Sit nice and tall, close the eyes. I just put my timer on. Deep breath in. Sang Waheguru. 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 Ang Sang Waheguru, 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 Ang Sang Waheguru. Now silently, Ang Sang Waheguru, Ang Sang Waheguru, Ang Sang Waheguru, Ang Sang Waheguru. Continue imagining the whole body illuminated, every cell vibrating, shining bright light as you chant Ang Sang Waheguru. Feeling the vibration within. The hands relax, connecting to that energy. Just another minute, silently chanting Ang Sang Waheguru. Last time, chant the mantra. Now be silent, be still, observing within. Connecting to any feeling, any vibration, any sound that you feel here within. No change to the breath. Just observe the breath, the body. Still with your eyes closed, bringing that left palm closer towards your heart center, very slowly. Feels like you're drawing the energy all the way, pushing that energy into your heart center until your palm very gently touches your chest. And just hold it there, relaxing the elbow, the shoulders, sitting up tall. Taking your mind's eye into your heart center. Visualizing your heart center expanding. Expanding. Growing larger and larger. Pure love flows through your body. Physical body healing. Mental body healing. Emotional body healing. Spiritual body healing. Every cell vibrating pure love, pure consciousness. Transforming body, mind, and soul. Body is completely relaxed. Watching the breath, subtle breath. Every cell vibrates, healing, every cell, every organ, every part of you. Becoming aware of the breath once again. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. Breathing in. Imagine you're breathing in golden healing light. Prana Shakti. Powerful life force. Exhaling. Letting go of all that doesn't serve you. Any disease. And again, deep breath in. Exhale. And just stretching out the right hand, bringing it up towards your left, just placing it on top of your left hand on your heart center. Breathing into this space. And then bringing the hands together in a prayer position. Thank all those that bless us every day. We send out our love to all of humanity, to all those that need our love, to each other. And then we rub the palms together, really push them together, give them a good rub to generate some heat. And when you feel that heat in your palms, we cup the eyes, not pushing your palms into your eyelids, just cupping them, focusing on your third eye point for a moment, just above your eyebrows in the center of your forehead. Still with your eyes closed. And then slowly opening your eyes into your palms, blinking a few times, adjusting to the light in the room, looking at your beautiful palms. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did. Please feel free to unmute yourselves.
That was wonderful.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you. I had all this little tingling in my tongue and my nose and sort of going on.
Beautiful mantra.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I've actually got a whole piece about it here, which I was suddenly thought, I wrote this all down recently. And about the translation. See if I can find it.
Yeah, it's like literally they say it's like every cell is dancing to the vibration of Unsung Waheguru.
Yeah, I had Unsung Waheguru translates as the infinite being is within me and vibrates in ecstasy in every molecule and cell of my being. Ang is a cell or limb. Sang is in every part or with every part. Wahe is the indescribable living ecstasy of infinite being. Guru is wisdom or the knowledge that transforms your mind, emotions, and essence.
Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. It's one of my favorite, and I honestly, sometimes I can chant it for 31 minutes and then meditate for another 31 minutes effortlessly. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Are you Kundalini yoga, Liz?
I am not. I've done Kundalini yoga, but yeah, I am a qualified vinyasa teacher. Yeah, but and I do lots of yin, and I just love every combination of
Me
things.
too.
The same with from pranayama. But I've also practiced Wim Hof methods of breathing as well. So I go from one extreme to the other. I do breath works a lot, though. Yeah, but
It's wonderful that we have so much choice now as
yeah,
well.
exactly. And it's just mixing everything. The energy. Yeah, I still
Candy
think the energy is definitely the Kundalini energy is definitely.
Absolutely. Oh, just got a message from Usha. Oh, bless. Bye, Usha. She's already gone. Fantastic. How anybody would like to share? How was that for you, Peter?
Well, very, very nice, of course. But I always wonder because when my eyes are closed, it's only I've seen a picture, and one of my classmates at yoga says, "Oh, that's exactly what I see when I do meditation." And she does Zen, and she says what the Japanese call it is the 1,000 things. And but for me, it's just just that my eyes are closed. It's just dark, or it's just the light from the lamps going through my eyelids. And sometimes I wonder, should I be experiencing more, or am I still scratching the surface? These are things I'm wondering.
So there's different people see different things. It's like you can either have there's a light path, there's a dark path, and I used to I used to study, and so I spent a lot of years with a healer, a Chinese healer, and most of his students had an open third eye, and they would describe these things like so visual, and I would always be like, really, can that ever be true? And then I remember going to the ashram many years ago with my Guruji and actually having some third eye experiences. It wasn't like a movie all the time, but I had some experiences where there was so clear, the visualizations, like literally vivid, and then I went dark, and I used to say, Guruji, am I not spiritually evolving because I don't see anything? And he said, the dark path is the best path. He said, because then you go into shunya, then you go into your deep meditation, because it's that emptiness, that nothingness. So, everything comes from darkness, right? And it's in there which you can surrender. So, Peter, it doesn't mean that you're not having, experiences of a deeper, what shall I say? I don't even want to say higher, because we all have different experiences. But no, don't let that put you off just because you might not feel anything. And if it's just completely dark, the most important thing to remember, Peter, is where is the mind? Because if you're seeing if you're seeing all these lovely things, and it's like, oh, I saw a rainbow, and I saw a purple color, and I saw a green heart, and I saw this, that's all it's the mind, it's Maya again. But if you can be completely black and be thoughtless, that's samadhi state. That's where it's like I always say, you go past this place where it all happens. Actually, that's where I always find, that's when I'm in that zone and there's no thought. It's where I just download, and I come out my meditation, I'm like, oh my God, I just got that, and I just got that, and I just, and it's like, where did this all come from? But usually in meditation, it can be, completely dark, completely black. So don't let that put you off at all. And one day you might be working, especially if you do the 5 energy sequence thing, that one of my bonuses in the Chakra course. If you do that, your Kundalini energy, one day it might activate in a way that might, go into the heart center a bit more, and you might see some color, or you might go all the way to your crown chakra, and you might go, wow, I just saw this purple light. So just be open to whatever comes. Have no expectation. And just most important thing is watch with awareness what's going on with the mind. Your mind has become your best friend, and it should learn to be very quiet. And when you can quiet that mind and have shunya meaning emptiness, then you've hit the jackpot.
Yes, well, that is actually a bit of a challenge, actually, to notice. Oh, I'm going haywire again with my thoughts, and I go very far away, and then I get to go back, and then you think all these things again, and then no, go back again. And practice. It's all. Yeah. It takes time, and sometimes, if you catch yourself going off somewhere, and you're thinking about, your next holiday in 10 years' time, or whatever it is, or whatever it could be, or somebody at work. If you catch yourself doing that, then that's great, because then you can say, okay, thank you very much, thoughts. Can you just stay outside of this space right now, because I want to go somewhere else. I want to go deeper and deeper within. And I always say, it's go dive inwards, and keep diving deeper and deeper inwards with the breath. Because when you can focus on the breath and allow the breath to get more and more subtle, and then that space between the breath, like what we do when we practice the Kriya. You've done the Kriya yoga with me a few times. It's that which is where you'll find that shunya, which will, the more you have that experience, the more the mind will become less and less busy when you do sit for meditation. But it's practice. Yeah. And I know my computer just failed, so I have no excuses anymore to practice more.
But you wake up early every morning, right? If I remember correct.
Still do every morning.
So I would suggest just try it once a week. Wake up half an hour earlier than you already wake up really early, and just kind of wake up and sit tall, and just kind of stay in that zone, because you might even still be in a real delta brainwave, really kind of stay in that real, am I still asleep or am I still awake, and sit up tall and just see what happens then, before you even go and have your cold shower. That's because you do the women's.
Oh no, I don't do cold showers, not yet.
Stuff, right?
So very, very comfortable now, very, very warm. But I do the where you pull up your tummy, your internal organs. But then again, I think about work, and I think about what I'm going to do during the day, or what things have happened at work the day before or a week before. I didn't like him, I didn't like her, I didn't like this conversation, and actually what I find very challenging is actually finding the calmness just to be and not think, and do your things, do your practice, well, like you said, keep trying, try, practice, and just notice.
It's noticing, and just not even ignoring them or trying to push them out, but just with love, say, thank you, thoughts, but I want this space to become empty, and I want to focus on my breath. Just keep coming back to a breath. Or do you have a mantra? You can have, with an inhalation, you can say either Wahe Guru, or either Soham, or Shri Ram. So when you inhale, it's Shri, exhale Ram, or inhale So, exhale Hum. So you have a mantra with two. So because if your mind can just think of that one thing, you could either say Shiva, inhale Shiva, whatever the mantra could be. I mean,
okay, that's a good idea. I'm going to try that. Yeah,
Satnam's a beautiful.
I can only think one thing at the same time, so that's a good advice.
Yeah, choose one, whatever one suits you. Like Satnam. That's a beautiful Kundalini actual, it's a meditation with a mantra that's very powerful. You inhale and you pull your mulaband. You were just saying about pulling up. You inhale, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. We'll do that next time. Remind me, we'll do that next time, because it's a powerful one as well. We call it Sat Kriya. But that will hopefully help you just to come back to that one pointedness concentration. Makes sense?
Yeah, it really does, really does. Because you do that in the thunderbolt pose, and with the arms over your head and your
yes, the fingers. Yeah, that's actually called, that's the Sat Kriya.
Yeah.
Where you hold that mudra, the Venus lock, and you're like Sat.
At least 3 minutes.
31 minutes is a good one.
Ah.
Yeah, it's really powerful. You just like Sat, and you pull everything out. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. So do that for 21, 40 days. You'll be like, whoa. Yeah, on another level.
How long?
But why 31 minutes? That's it.
It's interesting. In Kundalini Yoga, Yogi Bhajan brought the science behind a lot of his meditations and kriyas to either do certain kriyas for 11 minutes, 21 minutes, 31 minutes.
Yeah. 30. The 21 I do know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the science behind his. Why is it? It's scientifically, that's what he wrote in his manual, and what was, and I've studied. But it's pushing past your comfort zone. To be honest with you, you can manage 11 and then you do 21. But when you keep going in those, oh my God, the lightning outside. Sorry, I just saw this.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, and the thunder. Wow, it's pouring here.
I think we probably collectively created that lightning.
Powerful. Yeah, nice. But it's the same with when we practice for like 21 days or 40 days or 66 days, how things become, you can literally heal a habit or an addiction if you continue for that many days. So there is a science behind what Kundalini Yoga talks about, and it's minutes and stuff. But yeah, it's a good sadhana, good spiritual practice. Excellent. Any other questions before I go off to my little baby? He's very quiet, so he must be sleeping. Shall I go and see if he's awake? Would you like to see my Baba? Let me go and see him. If he's sleeping, I won't wake him, but give me a minute. Give me 1 second.
I will make a quick announcement while you're collecting.
Thank you, Richard.
So obviously we've got this lovely group here on live with us, but we're recording this as well. So for the group here and for anybody who's watching this recording, we do want to remind you that if you're not already part of the new Chakra and Soul Healing group on Facebook, we'd really love to have you in that group. We want to get that group going so that we can share, or so that Pam can share these beautiful meditations and asanas and hints and tips and all this amazing wisdom and guidance that she has. So please join that group. It's on Facebook. It's called Chakra and Soul Healing with the full 7, so it's easy to find. And also just a little announcement of something that's coming up. We're developing a 7-day challenge, chakra balancing challenge as well, which will be something that everybody can try. Obviously, if you're doing the course, you won't need it, but for everybody else.
Here's my little babu.
How beautiful.
Oh, what a cutie.
He's a cutie, isn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, where are you looking? Look at the screen.
Hey. Hola.
Yes.
Hola.
Oh. Yes. He's talking to you.
So cutie.
He said hello. Where are you looking? Over there. He loves shiny things. Can you see that shiny thing over there? Yes. He's doing his Kabbalah Bhatti now. Isn't he cute?
It's wonderful.
He's saying,
not quite ready for Zoom calls yet, I think.
He's doing a pretty good job. Auntie Angie's been looking after you, hasn't she? Oh. Yes. 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 gorgeous. Isn't he adorable?
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh.
Oh, he's a good boy. God, sorry, Richard, I interrupted you.
No, that was fine. I said what I needed to say. Thank you. It's fine.
Oh, say hi, everyone. Say hi, everyone.
Thank you, Pam. How often do you think that you will do these webinars? I know that we talked
Once
about.
a month, you know, I'd love to. I mean, if you guys are more than happy to join, we'll do them on a once a month at least. And if you've got any questions, like fire them over, because it's always nice to, you know, answer these questions. And yeah, I'm going to get my momentum back, and I miss teaching and gathering people together. So yes.
Lovely.
You're not even looking at me. You're looking at me.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's true.
Look at me. Yes, he's a little guru. He's so good. Ah, he's so alert, and he looks at all like the lights and talks. Yes. Yes. Still a miracle. I'm still holding him, thinking, oh my God, I can't believe he's here. Yes. So, okay, I'm gonna go now, everybody. I'm gonna say namaste. Bye.
He's a lucky little guy. He's going to have an amazing upbringing with you, I think, and just.
Truly blessed. Yes, he's agreeing. Yes. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, come on then. So it's my food time. I missed my money. Yes. Oh, come on. All right.
Thank you so much for this evening.
Thank you so much.
I only noticed 10 minutes before the start. I thought,
I'm so glad. Thank you for joining.
I'm so glad I joined. Yeah, it was lovely. It was wonderful.
Mwah. Love you
Thank you,
all.
Pam.
Okay, you take care.
Okay, hopefully see you all next month.
Bye.
God bless.
So lovely to see.
Thank you, Richard.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, look.
Bye-bye.
Who's that? Bye. Poor Auntie Pilar.
Bye, darling. Ciao, ciao.
Good. And there's Uncle Richard. Look at all these lovely people.
Right, I'm going to shut down the broadcast.
Thank you. Oh, he's
Okay,
saying
bye, everybody.
bye, darling. Bye, Jennifer.
Bye,
Thank you for being online.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
Oh,